Hey everybody, this is Tasha with Prep For It. This is decompression time, a time to just relax and have a good time. So everybody play nice and have fun.
Yeah, that was my phone. Sorry about that.
And we got real tired Uncle Al here is what he calls himself. Just Uncle Al to us. And Trish Wiley down below as well from Wiley Living channel. So check out Uncle Al's channel, Die
Be right
Bullfrog
back.
79, one L in that. Die Bullfrog 79, all one word.
Yep.
Hey Huga, hey Sandra, hey Suburban. Let's see who else we got here. Jinja Ninja. Good to see you.
I'll be right back. The grandbabies just walked in, so I gotta go get them in.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
No problem.
Fishes. She said she's going to try to make it. We'll see. Sunday afternoon. Weekends are tough for her earlier in the day. So, well, anytime
Yeah.
earlier in the day is tough for her until she gets the kiddos to bed. So,
All right. It's a little early for that. And also, I guess she's chasing the iguana. Hi, Chelsea.
oh, say hi. Uncle Al saying hi. Here, you want to, here, put that deal in your ear and you can hear. Say hi to
Hi,
everybody.
Chelsea. You gotta make big signs like this so people can know where your channel's at.
Yeah. So this is Uncle Al, Chelsea. We all call him Uncle Al. So you call him Uncle Al. You want to say hi to Uncle Al?
Hi.
And you want to tell everybody about your channel that's going to be coming up?
The YouTube channel?
And it's called what?
Oh, that's great. A YouTube channel. Are you gonna have socks puppets?
I don't know.
Uncle Al has all kind of hats, sock puppets, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of fun props.
So you
Her
could use,
channel name is going to be Chelsea's Fantastic World.
that sounds great. I hope you use puppets and small dogs and toys and stuff. It'd be really fun. Catch you later.
All right.
Who is that girl?
That's my friend on here. Her name's Courtney. She sent me a link. Yeah, for later. It just is. It's because my messenger's still hooked up to that phone. That's why. Sorry about that, y'all.
It's all
Hey,
right.
Christy. Yeah, she's excited. Hey, Huga Homestead. Good to see you, girl. Oh my goodness.
That
Yeah.
kind of freaked her out. She never noticed. Oh my God, there's a second.
She's not sure what to think if you really are crazy or not, Uncle Al. Hey, SKS.
Yeah, I want to make the kids laugh. That's the big thing,
Oh
folks.
yeah.
You have to
She's
make them
excited.
laugh.
She's excited because she's going to do, I mean, it's going to be a Christ based channel, but she's going to do just all kinds of stuff like showing in the gardens, doing stuff like
Right.
the hay bale jumping, doing stuff
Okay.
like just playing with the toy, the little kids' toys and stuff. So,
Right.
and I'm editing everything. So,
Right. Also, don't let her. I had one kid I brought something to Bible class. And I was like, okay. And he brought his teddy bear tied to a cross. I'm like,
oh,
yes. I'm like, we're not going to have a little talk with you and your parents afterwards. Look, I even made a little thorn out of barbed wire. I'm like, oh God.
I agree. He is a cool guy with the puppets. I love all his props that he uses. So, that's
Oh,
just
yeah.
my opinion.
Because I believe the best thing, because a lot of channel promotes fear, they do a lot of flashy stuff. I use humor.
Yeah, you got to.
You
Yeah.
froze again.
Am I still frozen?
Yes, a Disney moment.
Me refresh.
Folks, I use a lot of humor because I hate to use fear porn, technical stuff. It just scares people. I don't want to scare people. When they see your montage coming into your channel, it's like fire, flood, earthquake, car crash, Godzilla. You don't want to do that. People get, and then it gets really funny. So I use humor because humor is really funny. Hey, Dave. And
Okay.
there's two of
Oh,
you.
there's two of us in here. Let me go. Hey, SOP. Let me know if you want a link. Let me get Chelsea off that cell phone. I bet that's why the Wi-Fi is probably on it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, there'll probably be 3 of them. Yeah, I like to use humor. Everybody go check out Dave's channel. He did a really good live stream and he did a really good video on the flashlight for the rifle, the pressure switch. It's an air rifle. Hi, Kathleen. Oh,
I'm back.
okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Not frozen.
Hey, Kathleen. Good to see you. Anybody else sneak in while I was gone?
And let's see, creative, I think.
CR? Hey. Yep. Hey, CR. Yeah, that's what it was. I turned the internet off, but for some reason it turns it back on the next day, excuse me, and that's what was doing it.
No problem.
Oh, goodness.
Like I said, folks, you gotta relax, have a little fun. Try not to get stressed out. It's bad enough. It's like, teddy bear on a stick as Christ. They had one of her brother brought, here's Judas. And I'm looking at him. I look at the doll. It's a Ken doll with horns on it. Judas did not have horns, folks. It's like, yeah, hi, Leah. It's
Hey, Leah. Good to see you, girl.
I'm trying to garden, and finally, the winds changed, so I had a first blue day. And I'm looking over the damage. And I'm like, I can't salvage anything from garden number 1. That's my patio garden. So I have 2 backup gardens that I never show or tell people in case something weird happens. Like right now, people are getting their gardens raided by strangers. They just come in and pick what they want and leave. Isn't that terrible?
It is. I haven't had any issues like that. Mine have been raccoons. That's what mine have gotten a little bit raided from that. But other than that, but my peppers, did you see how many peppers I got the other day out?
That's good.
Yeah. And they were dying down, and then I put that Epsom salt on there again, and
it boosted back up.
Yeah.
Did you put bone meal out there yet or not yet?
No, I can't afford it right now. No, I just can't.
Well, you could do it later in the winter. It's an additive. It puts back phosphorus into the ground.
Yeah.
So if you're going to plant something there next year, it helps it out. Like I said, in the springtime when it's warm, and when they start growing, and also when it towards the end, when they're finishing off their cycle, you give them Epsom salts. The best thing for the soils, I tell everybody, pour more organics. And I have to state this, not manure. You raise the nitrogen too high. And what happens is that it kills your soil fungus. So your soil fungus doesn't help the rhizomes in the roots of your plants. And that's why your plant's like, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm turning yellow.
Well, it's kind of like us. If we have a fungus, we're not up to par either.
Right. But this is a beneficial fungus. It's like Courtney's stomach. Stomach issues. I think that's mainly because her probiotics in her gut's all screwed up.
Yeah. It sure can do it to you, sure. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, you can be on one round of antibiotics in your life, and it can totally screw up your gut. So you have to get back your probiotics. Get that back on track.
Oh, Dave's had pretty good. He having a burger, chips, chili seasoning, queso, and sour cream. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sounds good to me. I need to figure out what I'm going to have for supper. My husband ended up wanting tacos the other night, Al, when you asked me what was for supper. So we had tacos instead. Oh, well.
Yeah, I have, let's see. I have half a brisket, and I finished cooking. I thought I cooked 3, but I cooked 4 chickens. So I got a chicken left over. And this is my day of not cooking. So, because I have to teach Sunday school, 2 of them.
Right.
It's like everybody's freaking out at Sunday school, and they're asking, can I get a religious exemption? And I said, "Did you talk to our pastor?" No, I was going to ask you. It's like being a church elder. Like, why? Why me? Why me?
Uh-huh.
I told him, go talk to your lawyer and then talk to the pastor. I'm looking, I don't have authority in that part of the church. Now, if you want me to do services for people, I'll do that fine. Because I try to teach the young one to do it, and it's like, oh God. It's
Oh my
like,
goodness. Oh, sorry.
go
I
ahead.
just I just saw Suburban's comment that people steal her friend's pears from her tree every year. Some have even done it in front of her. That
Yep.
is so. I don't understand that. Now, like if I'm on a country property, like on a country road, and it's overhanging onto the bar ditch side, I might like we did with the wild grapes, as long as I know that it hadn't been sprayed, like because this is country roads. But otherwise, we just always ask. We would never go on their property and take anything off their
Right. That's
property.
why I keep my two other gardens quiet. I don't tell anybody. And the third garden is a friend of mine. He's a truck farmer, and he raises vegetables for the local uh, grocery stores and for the farmers market. And he said every year at some joker from the big cities, they come out here in their fake trucks or fake SUVs. They say, "We're a country." Well, wearing a straw hat and looking stupid doesn't make you look country. And they come out there and they'll raid people's fields. I'm like, what the hell? Or worse, we used to have in the old days these little stands that
Uh-huh.
we put out produce. We have a box and you put money at what you need to take and you put money in there and you pay the farmer.
Yeah.
Well, one of my friends who did that, he said, I'm not doing that anymore. They stole the box, they stole all the produce, they stole the stand. Who
Oh
steals a
wow.
stand?
Oh, I believe it though. I believe it.
You know,
People have no respect. Like
no,
I don't understand. And those same people will get so ticked off if somebody steals something from them. Like, how dare they steal from me? I worked hard for that or whatever. Or how dare they take from me, but yet they have no qualms stealing from somebody else. It drives me nuts.
right. See, I think C. Dean's here. And who is?
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. Hey, Ginger Ninja is grilling T-bones. That
Oh, that's
sounds
good.
good.
And Aussie Mom's here.
I know. I said hi. Hi to Ozzy Mom and all of them. I think I've got
Yeah.
everybody. Y'all, sometimes with my fibro, my eyes get all fuzzy looking. So it's not, please don't think that I'm ignoring you if I don't see something just right on there.
And
I'm,
remember, Uncle Al's still half blind. I'm not
mm,
healed up in the surgery, so I can't drive. Actually, I can't see down the road.
yeah, Leah, I'm coming to her house too. Hey, Yossi, good to see you. It's good to see all of
Hi,
y'all. Thank you
Yossi.
for stopping by and visiting with us today. We're just chilling. No topic in particular. We're just chilling. So if you want to bring up a topic, as long as it's not crazy controversial, so we don't get my
Yeah.
channel shut down, please. No crazy talk. This is time to have fun and relax. Bring up fun
Right.
topics because we all stress enough about all of the stuff that's going on in the world.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. That's why I do a lot of cooking and I like gardening. But this year, gardening, because I'm trying to get all my medical procedures done early in case something crazy happens again. So that's always wonderful. But every time I
Yeah.
garden, and my nephew's, I could help you with your garden, Uncle Al. I'm like, okay, do this part of the yard. Don't do anything else. When I come out there, they killed, let's see, 100, 200, 300, 400. They killed $400 worth of rose bushes.
I don't see a ghost behind me. I know, Al. You've said that before. Oh my gosh, that would make me sick. That would make
Oh,
me
and
so
also
sick.
corner of my lawn, and also, you see my marigolds? I grow a whole wall of marigolds against the wooden fence. It's not easy, folks. You try growing marigolds, and
The ghost
my
was me.
Yeah.
oh, there's Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea.
Say right. The ghost was me. I didn't know you were behind me, you sneaky thing.
I was the ghost.
She's like a ninja. She's sneaky like her daddy.
You didn't even notice I was sitting on the
I
ground.
did not notice that. I didn't even see you come in.
Yeah, I was sneak through the door. I was like this, Kiki, watch here.
They won't be able to hear you.
I know.
Oh, she's gonna reenact it.
Yeah, I see the little face. Cute. But anyway, folks, yeah, just relax and garden and look at my nephews. And I paid 4 years of Ruckford for this. There she is. So cute.
Because when I got in, I laid down.
You're sneaky. I didn't even hear you.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear the door because you had your earplugs in.
Yeah.
That's how you. I wonder if it is Lucy this time.
Okay. Well, you're holding the mic, so be careful. It makes all kind of weird noises when you do that.
Yeah, we can hear you, Chelsea.
Yep.
Gigi, when are you going to be done?
I'll be done in about 30, 40 minutes.
30 minutes and 40 are long.
Oh, it's not that long.
No, it's short.
It's short. She just wants back on the computer. She'll
No
live.
problem. You'll live. Read a book. Bible's
Yeah, you've got
good.
tons of books in there.
No,
Try the
you know
Bible.
what? I can't watch no Netflix. I can't watch.
You'll survive.
And I can't watch.
You'll learn how to entertain yourself.
I'm trying, but I don't know what to do.
Go get your horses and play with your stable.
I don't know where my stable is.
We'll go find it. You may have taken it home. Didn't you take it home?
The stable is in there, but my house is at my house.
Oh.
This is why I tell people teach your kids to read.
Yeah. She has been reading a lot. Like she's bound and determined to get the top reader award for her class. So she's there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now she colors and stuff. She's already done that today. So she don't want to. Yeah. I know. I wish I had her energy, Kathleen. I really do.
Then you can put her to work. Here you go. Here's the hoe. Go out and plow the North 40.
No kidding. She would. She drives the Ranger. She would. Hi, Seeds of Love. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes, and I got your channel. Got it clicked and the bell rung on your
Right.
bill, Seeds of Love.
Make sure you leave a comment on 1 or 2 videos.
Yeah.
They've been clicking people off my channel left or right.
Yeah,
I lost
and
it.
not getting notifications. Lots of
Right.
people aren't getting notifications.
I already lost 5 today again. That's why I always promote everybody.
All right, Leah, bye. Don't overdo it,
Bye.
girl.
Yeah.
Love you. Yeah, she doesn't want to do a 500 she doesn't have the patience for it. Like she'll do it for a few minutes and then she's like, okay, I'm done. Now, like if it's a smaller puzzle, she'll do it, but she has to be in the mood. But we had fun last night. I feel bad because I didn't get a notification that Wiley Living was going live last night, Trish and her husband's channel. So me and Chelsea were in there playing board games for about an hour and a half. So
Well,
that
that's
was
still
fun.
good.
Oh yeah. So
I was up because I saw Courtney's alert on their channel,
Mhm.
Wiley's channel. I'm subscribed to them. I didn't get any notification.
No one did. It
It's
was
like
weird. I didn't either.
I checked and I typed in Wiley's Living and I got this black wrapper and a bunch of girls shaking their butts. I'm like,
I don't think that's the right channel.
Yeah,
with
I
a bunch
don't
of
think
girls
that's
shaking
right,
their
and
butts.
they're
Trish wouldn't be
drinking-
doing that.
nah, they're drinking beer. I'm like, did Chris change his venue or?
Oh, it's so frustrating. And it's weird. Like Ginger Ninja is one of the ones that's the hardest to find her channel.
Oh God, yeah, it's
And you
that
have to
kung fu.
scroll forever. And even after you click on channel, you just have to scroll forever to find hers. And I don't know why.
Right.
It's so frustrating. You would think there would be a section like the ones that you're sub to, you would be able to find quicker when you put it in a search. They need to fix that.
Right. Also, when I'm sub to her, sometimes I get this redheaded guy doing kung fu. And last video, like, did Ginger Ninja change her format? I'm looking at some guy got kicked in the groin, keeled over. I'm like,
Oh,
that guy isn't a very good ninja. I'm like, So yeah, it takes me a while to reestablish contact with everybody.
Yeah. And then, yeah, and then it's the same way with Gil's Gray Man prepping channel. Like it doesn't pull up until you have to scroll and scroll and scroll till you find his
Right.
too.
And
And
you make sure you sub to him
mhm.
because last time
Oh, I am.
you have
I
to spell
check every time. Yeah.
right. You have to spell it separate gray and man. Don't put it together because
Right.
I put one time and it's like, okay, I don't think Gil changed this format into homosexuals because I
Mm.
got gray man with an E and it's from I think England and it's a bunch of gay guys talking about fashion. I'm like
Oh, well,
gay man ripping. I'm like, oh God, what's
maybe
the
there's
wrong?
something Gil hasn't told us yet. Never
I
know.
no,
I'm
it's like
teasing. I'm teasing.
no. It's like, oh boy. And there are a few other gray mans too. One was camping, one was survival, something else. They have their runs, but they don't keep up with their channels. And
Mhm.
sooner or later, if you're not doing your channels, folks, if you don't put out content or something, if you're a creator, after 2 months, they will take off your list.
Mhm.
I keep warning people this, and everybody's like,
At least get a video on there and
right, or you don't, you're not verified, or you don't have a about page because they're going after right now all the ghost channels because of the pornography that's been coming up.
yeah, I know almost every one of my videos. That's why I have my comments set to where I have to pre-approve them unless it's somebody that's like a has a ranch on my channel. And there's a few people from the olden days that I have that was set to pre-approve, and otherwise I have to approve each comment.
Right.
And it's good because every time there's almost always one of those bots on there with the little link
I know.
attached. So
It's like, give you a headache. One time I
yeah.
had all comments from bots and nothing else.
Oh
15 bots in 1 hour. It's like,
yeah, it's nuts. You would think they'd be able to shut that down since they can shut down conservatives, you know? You'd think they could figure out a way to shut that stuff down,
oh
right?
no, they just don't like conservatives because
I know.
because I tell everybody, if you watch my last couple of videos, all social media is controlled by China. If they can control a 4-star general, they can control all media. And I keep telling people which media apps are spying you, and they all look at me, huh? And people
Most
don't.
of them are. All of them, probably.
Okay, if you have this, even if it's off, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I put mines in a Faraday bag when I go to sleep. Why? Because it stops the signal. Because the big thing with let's see, Snap app, it's on. FBI uses Snapchat. Is it Snapchat?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, Snapchat. What's
Mm-hmm.
it? There's
Oh,
three
there's a
other
bunch of
chats
them.
that
Yeah.
can spy on you and pick up information. It's
Yeah.
fairly easy.
Well, why do you think your phone batteries go dead so quickly? Even
Oh
the new
yeah,
ones. It's because they're always listening.
yeah. It's kind of scary. You're in the bathroom doing your business, and you all of a sudden like you hear a cough, and you look around like, oh wait, that came from my phone.
The freakiest is whenever you're talking with somebody about a product or something, and the next thing you know, that's all the ads that you're seeing on any of the media that you
Right.
go to. Yeah.
If you're lucky, it's a bot, a robot that's examining your
Mm-hmm.
speech. But it's scary if somebody's really listening, and you all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden your phone coughs, and your phone's off, and like what the. It's like Ian Musk. He always tapes over his laptop camera and microphone because he's paranoid. I don't blame him.
Dave said, um, I will comment 100 times. You have to work for it. LOL. And then Christy said O and then K. And then SOP said, just picking on you, Dash. That's funny. Gotta work for it. got to twerk for it. No, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, there's ways to limit what Dave says to, or turn off those applications.
Yeah.
It takes a little work on your part.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sunflower Pepper.
Hey, Sunflower Prepper. Welcome. Good to see you.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? Palmetto prepared. I told him, "Do you know how many sunflower seeds it takes to make oil?" And he says, "Oh, I just need a handful. I'll make a whole quart." No, a kid does not understand oil processing from nuts and trees and stuff. You need a lot, unless
Well,
it's
yeah.
olives or certain fatty like walnut. Uh,
Does he
nut,
just like flavor regular oil? Is that basically what he's doing? He's breaking them down and then putting them in regular oil and then
no,
flavoring
he's
that?
trying to make cooking oil. So his last time experiments just dampened the machine because
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he didn't have enough sunflowers. I told him,
Yeah.
you need 100 pounds of sunflowers to make a fourth of a cup of oil. And he's looking at me like, that's a lot
That's
of sun.
why stuff like avocado oil, sunflower oil, seed oil, seed butters, nut butters, is expensive.
Right, Dave's right. It's about 100 pounds of seeds makes very little oil, and
Mhm.
it's a certain extraction process that needs heat.
Yeah.
You can get oil from nuts like walnuts, pecans,
Hmm.
stuff because they're fatty.
Hmm.
And avocado, same thing, but it's a different method to restrict because you don't want green slimy oil coming up like, gee, liquefied Play-Doh. You don't want to fry your chicken in that. It, I tell people you cannot extract avocado oil at home. If you could, it's going to cost you $250,000 for the machine. So I put 75 pounds of avocado and I got less than a pint of yeah, you only got 8 ounces of
Yeah.
oil. How
Yeah.
much did that cost you? Quarter
Hang on.
million dollars? Go
Hang
ahead.
on, Uncle Al. Christy, I'm so sorry to hear about your sister passing. I am so sorry. I'll be praying for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Is your
about
mom
that.
here?
No, I'm grabbing my shoes and going to play.
Okay. Um, anyways, I'm so sorry to hear that, Christy. I'll be praying for you and your family. And I can understand you'd be dragging. Usually, after you lose someone you love, you're in this fog, and it's just like you're exhausted and sad and just bewildered at the fact. And so, well, love you and I'm praying for you, girl.
Yeah, we got all your backs, folks.
Yeah. And y'all, I haven't changed the prayer list on my channel for today, but I will be changing it with the new date. So if you have any prayer requests, put them over there, and then those that are prayer warriors can go over and go through and read each one and pray over each need that you have. And you can be as specific or as vague as you want. You can just say unspoken prayer request if you want, or prayers for health, or just however
So
you
make
want to do
sure
it.
we put a prayer for Christy Bates. I'm going to put
Yes.
in my Wednesday prayer circle.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, Chelsea's other grandma, her mom's mom, is in the hospital with the coof. So, not good. And I mean, I think she'll be okay. They're giving her antibodies right now. So, we'll see. She does have heart issues and stuff. She's had heart surgery and things like that. So, that puts her at a little higher risk. So, she needs to be in prayer. And then also, one of her other grandkids, Chelsea's cousin, is like 7, 8 months old. And I don't know that child's name. But anyway, they're sick and went to the hospital, I think, earlier today. So that could mean, that they have it too if they've been around the grandma because they live in the same town or in the same area. So, oh. Plus, she was at the hospital with her other daughter, Chelsea's mama's sister, and when she had her baby just this week. So that means, and mom and newborn have been possibly exposed.
Right.
So lots of family
Lots of
over there.
prayers, but also newborns, their mother produces an antibiotic that kills everything around them,
Yeah.
including people. But
Yeah.
bad joke, bad joke. No,
But
mom's
they
not
don't.
got a 44 and get away from my baby. No, no,
Yeah, they don't breastfeed though, so that would have helped. But
right.
I don't think she
Uh,
breastfeeds. But
yeah. Later, Christy. Like I said, you have to cover your family on the internet. You cover family, everybody. This is why
yeah.
I tell everybody get your medical and dental procedures early before the winter comes. And
Hmm.
everybody's looking, why? Can't we go anytime? No, because our hospital's still locked down. It's like I look over there and I'm like, it's Bozo the Clown time. We weren't prepared. No kidding.
Yeah, and not just that. I mean, it's like with them trying to force the jab on healthcare workers. A lot of them are walking out. They're not doing it. You know they want to keep their freedom and their medical autonomy, and I don't blame them.
Right.
So
I have
that
to go
makes
ahead.
a shortage in the healthcare
Right.
people already. So
Folks, if you're a lawyer and you want to make a lot of money, pick up cases where they're suing these big companies that are trying to jab people. Because my
hmm
nephew's like, I got so many cases, Uncle Al, I could take all your bills and I'll take care of you for a while. Yeah, I put you through law school. You owe me money. So also pre-law, post-law, his understudies and stuff like that. So
yeah.
he's going to be taking care of me for a long time, as long as he doesn't put me in a nursing home.
Mm, as long as he doesn't put you in a nursing home, huh?
Yeah,
Oh
but
my.
like I said, he's a lawyer and he's cracking up because he's making money. A lot of people don't understand these are mandates. They're not real laws. They haven't been passed by Congress. It's by uh, I don't want to talk about sad things,
Right.
but
Yeah.
if you want, you could start suing these people. And my nephew says 80% of these cases that they pull up, the individual win, but the big corporations like, I think we made a mistake, so they're dragging their feet, so you get tired.
Hmm.
My nephew says, "Don't get tired. I won't charge you until I win." He wins, and he
Mm.
gets a lot of money. That's why he has houses in what you call those places with the gates. It's not prison. It's
Uh, yeah,
uh,
it's like
uh
communities.
yeah.
I know.
He got 4 houses he rents out in those places, and he's getting $2,500 a month from those properties.
Suburban asked anybody else think Al would be running the nursing home within a week.
Probably take over the nursing home.
You fools, you don't know what you're doing. And
It's
SOP says, "Hey Al, since we's related from way back, think Genesis, then maybe we could spare. Maybe he could spare a little for a long lost family member."
yeah. Once I get it out of my greedy hands of my nephews and nieces, folks. If everybody on the chat sends to Ohio Prepping's PayPal account couple of bucks. I think if we get $3 from 100 people each, $3, he could buy an air conditioner for his house so he cools it down. Wintertime's not a problem. He likes the cold. It's the Ohio summers with the humidity that kills anybody. So
Yeah.
everybody send $3 on Dave's
Oh,
PayPal.
Oklahoma heat sucks too, so I get it.
Yeah, I know. But
Mm.
it's cooling down, isn't it?
Yeah, we have. I can tell you, we have for our forecast here. Um, Today is a little warmer. It's hot. It's 93 right now, but tomorrow will be 91, and then there's a significant cool down. High of 77, low of 55, then 79 and 48, 84, 52. Then it starts to warm back up a little bit on Friday, 90 and 55, and it kind of fluctuates.
That Seeds of Love, that's my
Oh,
channel right there.
oh, Seeds of Love. Sorry. Here, I'll go into the external and I'll share it. Sorry about that. Let me.
Oh, if you want to drive YouTube nuts, put me in a mention or shout out. It drives them crazy because I keep losing watch hours. Right now, I just barely made it back up to 2,800.
Oh man, I tell you, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's. I'm about. It's okay. I'm fixing to put it in the link. Seeds of Love. I just need maybe 700. No, I guess 850 more watch hours.
You see, you're not
Here's his
bad,
channel
Tasha.
link. Yeah, I'm getting closer.
Yeah.
It fluctuates, but yeah, I'm getting closer.
There you go, Seeds of Love.
There it is. I typed it in the side chat for you. Sorry, it took me a minute. I had to go to his channel, copy it, and then bring it over and paste it. So it takes a second.
Oh, that's good. Like I said, YouTube doesn't like it when I get mentioned because I was thinking if I had enough money, print a T-shirt, Viva Die Bullfrog 79, and get stickers Viva, and then people look at it like, what's a bullfrog? What's a die bullfrog? Get a lot of people confused.
Oh, you're welcome, Seeds of Love. Glad to help you out. And
Yeah.
they got you subbed. Hey, Gray Man.
Oh, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Awesome, Gil.
Here's Gil. Let's see.
Yeah, I really missed Chelsea. She wasn't here for 3 weeks because last weekend they had a Pioneer Days thing, and
Oh, that's good.
so she went to that. And whenever it's my weekend, if there's something big going on because I can't handle the heat and stuff, I just like for her to be able to go with her mom and them, even if it's our weekend, because I just want, I want her to be able to go, and I can't really physically do the heat. So that way she gets to still go and enjoy herself. So, but yeah, we had fun. We played a Frozen game, and we played Trouble. That's one of our favorites.
Yeah, if you're in Texas, it's supposed to be hot and humid. Keep it like that for a little while because you don't know what's coming up on the horizon. It's like in South Texas, I could drown, and North Texas, I could freeze, and in the middle, God knows what.
Hey, Gil.
There's Gil.
Hey,
Excuse me, y'all. My nose is itching. I don't want to just use my hand.
No problem.
Allergies are acting up a little today.
Yeah. Gil?
it's raining here in Idaho.
Yay!
Yeah. I lost $100. I betted it's going to snow on the 15th in Montana. Instead, they had nice weather, and everybody else got rain.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the fires putting up all the heat have changed some of the fire patterns that were predicted. I mean, some of the weather patterns. So because the heat coming up off the California and fires and stuff have changed the patterns just a little bit. And so there's that's why we didn't get snow, or we didn't get that cold front that did not come down. It skipped.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Seeds of Love Gardening. I am sharing Gil's channel link for the Gray Man prepping. That's that first link I'm just sharing now, and then I'm going to share his Diable or his Camp Patton Family Compound channel link also. He has two. The one that he's on now, the Gray Man prepping, is for his preparedness, but he does a lot of stuff that's still related to preparedness over on his other channel, Camp Patton Family Compound. So I'll post both of those in here.
Yeah, and I just put out it was funny. I was filming a video for lunch. I was making something, and I came in to start editing it, and Brett Broussard Homestead put out a very similar one. On using your food preps. He was making a casserole, a tuna melt tuna mac casserole with one, and mine was basically it's a bacon cheeseburger mac casserole. And so they both did casserole videos today. It's like, great minds think align.
That's right. It's getting back to that time, which I do casseroles, soups, chilies, and stuff like that all year round. But I do it a lot more in the winter. Okay, so I'm sharing out Widely Living's channel. Trish has been dealing with her pets and grandkids
Baby.
and stuff. But I just shared that link out so y'all can sub her up too. What, baby?
Who is this people?
Who are these people? Here, put that in.
I saw you doing prep for today. Your garden harvesting one today.
Chelsea, this is my friend Gil. Gil,
On the show.
this is my friend Gil. Gil, this is my granddaughter Chelsea.
Hi.
And of course, you met Al already. And then Trish,
Yeah.
which is Lydia's grandma. She's her nana. She's backstage doing some stuff. So,
I know.
all right. Well, say hi to everybody for those that just came in. You got to say hi.
Hi.
You got to get used to talking if you're going to have your own YouTube channel.
I know.
Use a sock puppet.
You just talk.
I don't have a sock puppet.
Well, you can make one.
You can make one. You got socks and
I've got
buttons.
everything. I think we've got buttons. We've got, I think, googly eyes. If not, we have buttons for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sock puppet like this. I'm gonna put one small googly eye and a big googly eye.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fun.
Or
Yep.
since it's almost Halloween time, you go to the Halloween store and you get a Halloween puppet.
Rah, rah, rah.
Food, cucumbers, give me cucumbers.
That's pretty funny, huh? All right.
I see Mom. I haven't called her.
Yeah, you can call her in a little bit. She should be coming pretty soon. So let me finish my live though.
Fine.
Fine.
Oh,
Are you about to be done though?
Here in 20-30 minutes probably. We'll see. Okay. She thinks she's dying.
Yep. Internet withdrawals.
Yeah.
I
she
can't
lived.
survive without internet. That's why we went camping.
Mm-hmm.
You sleep outside in a tent. Uncle Alan's going to turn on his TV inside his camper. Good night. Close the door.
Yeah.
Knock on the door at 3 a.m. Can I come in and watch TV? No. Close the door.
Yep, we're going camping with Josh and his wife Leah, Gardner Josh and Leah, and Trish and her husband Dudley, and Sandra Moody and her husband are coming out as well from Georgia. So we're all gonna camp and hang out with the grandkids. So Chelsea's coming with me, and we're gonna all hang out at a lake and just have fun. It'll be too chilly to swim, but they're gonna get to know what it's like to do without all of the modern the gadgets. Yep, it's going to be a gadget free time. And so let me see what we got here.
That's why great Uncle Al has a small camper. I'm too old for this stuff. You guys go out there and enjoy your little tent.
I don't know why the AI just now held CR's comment. Oh, cool and awesome.
And that's stupid. I don't understand why it held it back.
I like the emoji on there, the camping emoji.
All right. I have no idea. 1 second. Never have an older adult with dementia. I'll be right back.
Which I'm not hardcore camping because I'm not doing like the tent camping. I don't have a tent and can't afford to go get one. Although I do need one. I could have roughed it with tarps and made a campsite that way and stuff. But Sandra and her husband have graciously offered to let me and Chelsea sleep on their fold-out couch in their RV. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, it's I'm beyond the point of doing on the ground camping.
Yeah.
Years ago, when I was in Boy Scouts, I went and bought the Teton extra large cot Yeah, with a big thick pad on it, so like it was up off the ground. Because
Yeah.
it's like bending over, and in the morning cold bending over with 3 bulging discs. It's like, oh, I can't move.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's how I am. I have a memory foam type top mattress, and I still wake up just uh, you know hurting and stuff. Of course, I have a lot of other health issues going on. So, but yeah. So I can't imagine having to sleep on the ground. But I mean, in our bobs, we have extra large, really thick trash bags. To stuff full so we can make a makeshift mattress if we need to with the leaves or grass or whatever, but and not be itchy, but still. I'd rather not have to do that if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I just love it when parents are screaming at the TV and they're holding the remote. And I keep telling them using the wrong remote. It's the gaming. It's for our nephews where they play games, and she's trying to pick up the sound for the Chargers game.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
They put out a new video.
Yeah, it just popped up on mine too.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
got pinged by Dave.
Yeah,
Right.
It was like,
And Dave's in the side chat. We got the notification, Dave. We will watch it afterwards.
Yeah.
yeah, we will. We will get it. I'm just going at an hour, probably maybe an hour and 15 minutes, but because her mom's going to be here to pick her up in a little bit.
Right.
But
And she wants to get on the phone to tell everybody, I've been on a live stream. Wow.
well,
Yeah, but like I said, folks, the big thing is if anybody's seen that cream chip beef on toast, that's salt beef.
Brisket, yeah.
Brisket. And people are looking at me, so you cooked the brisket? No, I pulled it out of a crock. I have a big crock, it's about 3 gallon. I take out all the fat, I parboil it to remove most of the fat, and I stick the meat inside 15 pounds of salt.
Yeah,
And
full-time preserving.
Yeah. And that meat you saw on my short video on the toast, that's a year old. Hasn't been in the refrigerator, it's been in my food closet on the floor in the crock covered with cheesecloth. Now, last time my nephew saw my crock, they freaked out like, oh my God, what the hell? Blank, is there? I said, what are you looking for? I thought you were doing salt pork. Yeah, it's the other crock. What's in this crock? Beef tongues. And they're all looking at me like, oh, dear Lord.
For those that don't know, Uncle Al is real good about strange foods. So, I mean, beef tongue is eaten in a lot of part of the world, and it's a normal thing to eat. But for us, some people will be like, bleh. But
a lot of people freak out because I showed them how to prepare it. You wash off the salt because it's salt encrusted. And people say, is it soft? No, because I took it and went wham, wham, wham on the counter. It's rock hard because it's been in the salt for 2 years. So you have to
suck all the moisture out of it. It's like freeze dried.
But it's so salty you can't eat it.
Yeah,
that's the problem. So I showed them how to do it. You soak it in the water, it takes overnight, and then you parboil it, and you parboil it again in wine. That's how you eat it. And they said, so we eat the whole thing? No, silly. You have to strip out the outer layer. That's the
I don't want my food to taste me back.
No, Dave, because beef tongue, you have to remove the villi, that outer skin of the tongue. It's dried out completely from the salt. It's like eating a shoe. So
Yoshi says he loves cow tongue. Yeah.
Right. You have to strip out the outer layer. And when you do that, the hot wine would infuse back all the flavors and stuff. Then you let it cool and you cut thin slices of it. And you can't tell if it's salted. They thought, isn't this salami? No, it's cow's tongue. So when I make chipped beef on toast, they said, this is better than the stuff in the jar. Yeah, because I know how to salt and season dried beef. Because a lot of people are like, how are we going to because if in the old days they didn't have freezers. So how did you store a cow? You either jerk it or you salt it.
Yeah.
Everybody preferred dried, but drying takes a special amount of time with beef, and you got to be careful on the fat when you smoke it
Hmm.
because I've seen people. God, I don't know how they do it, but they set fire to the beef jerky
Oh my gosh.
because they don't trim off the fat. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you start a grease fire. Underneath, it's just supposed to be smoke. But if grease is dripping on the smoking part, what do you think's going to happen to your smoker?
Yeah. Sandra asked what they come back to. Hey Sherry with Nana's Menagerie.
Hey,
Good to see you. Yeah, but we're talking about Uncle Al's salted beef tongue.
yeah, you can salt a lot of things from
Mm.
pork, beef. Do not do this on chicken. I have bad results. You could salt fish. You could salt vegetables. Any kind of vegetables you could salt. It's no problem. But you
Right.
gotta put it in a crock. No metal containers. Glass containers, you have to be careful because it is fragile. Crocks are heavier. You know, anybody use the crock to make sauerkraut?
Yes, I have. Well, I don't have it used a crock. I did it in a glass deal. Now that makes sense. Why they call that a tongue on a shoe. Makes perfect sense. I was wondering why they called it a tongue. I just figured it was a shape.
Oh no, they used to use dry cow tongues for shoe leather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because once they take dry tongue and they put like the neat's foot oil or mink oil or whatever into it, it softens it up, and that way you don't have the hard part rubbing on the top of your arch there.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you learn weird things from us, so that's why I always send people.
We're the kings of what do you want to
Random
call
weird
it? Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
Or like I said,
Trivia, random word trivia.
we'll do it fancy. Obscuria.
That's gonna be
Yeah, Latin word. But like I said, I sent a whole bunch of books to Mama Bear Prepping. I did one on cooking that covers Prepper's Guide, 52 Ways How to Preserve Meats and stuff.
That's awesome.
Because she's going to homestead. First thing you want to learn is if you're off grid, you better know how to store your meat.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't have my skills or Gil's skills on preparing farm animals because
Yeah.
Gil's family is a ranching family. They know how to butcher and string up a cow, right,
Yeah.
Gil?
not ranching, more of rodeo, but yeah, we've my dad taught me how to string up a cow and stuff when I was a teenager. So first time we actually did one of our own. Usually just hauled it off to the butcher, but
Right.
we wanted
But
to make sure we knew how to do it.
Yeah.
right. And I keep telling people when we mean stringing up beef, you don't give the cow a blindfold and a cigarette and you
Yeah.
no. It's it's usually with meat hooks and you hang the carcass of the beef. You have to hang the carcass because if it's too warm, you're going to have lousy cuts on the beef. Am I right, Gil?
Yeah, one of the things is like it's usually you hang the beef in a cool spot for 2 weeks to allow the meat to do a bit of breakdown.
Right.
And that's why a lot of the Spanish, when they went to the Far East, were looked on weird because they used to do the same thing with their pheasants and stuff. They'd hang the pheasants, up for several days or a week or so before they would do it, and they would, they were going, it stinks, But basically, it causes the meat to really tenderize itself.
Right. But when the Japanese saw it, they said they're eating birds with maggots in it, and they left the intestines, which freaked out a lot of Japanese.
Mm.
The Portuguese explained it to us. The Spanish trying to invade us, and there's an incident in my family between 60 so-called, we're 60 strong caballeros fought off 1,000 samurai. And everybody on my family's laughing their heads off. No, what the idiot Spanish did was get 60 strong arm guys with muskets and try to strong arm a little trading post full of farmers and traders and a couple of whatchamacallit,
Mhm.
Yojimbos, bodyguards, security. And they said, yeah, there's thousands of samurais out there. Everybody on my family side's looking at them like, are the Spanish nuts? You know how they exaggerate on their letters to King Philip. Dear King Philip, we have conquered 1,000 samurais in hostile combat. No, you pushed around a bunch of traders and
Farmers and
you know,
gardeners.
gardeners and security people. And it's like they have a drawing of their trading ships was actually a heavy armored ship. And then they show you the Japanese war vessel. It's a trading barge. It's flat, it's open, it has a square sail. Then you see the Spanish ships like you see on the pirate movies. Who do you think's going to win?
Yeah.
It's like they have 12 cannons. How many cannons does the trading barge have? One. And it's
And a
less than,
small one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's not a fair fight. You got one cannon
No.
versus 12, and their cannons, like, you've seen on pirate movies. They're huge and they're firing in a row. And then you see the little barge with the square sail, and they got a little cannon go pop. And everybody, is that it?
I'm going to step out for a second. I got to talk to the wife. She just called. So I'll
Okay.
step out here.
So, like I said, if you're cooking right now, I tell people they have a series of book by, I forget which one is it, David Nash on homesteading. They cover bread making from raising chickens, gardening, what to expect when you're out in the boonies. Will the sheriff comes? We all laugh. We know what happens. Yeah, we'll get out there. How far away are you? And then if they have plenty of sheriffs and not busy, like in my county, we only have 14 sheriffs on duty on Sunday. On weekdays, it's up to 30.
Wow.
But on the weekends, it's dropped down, and that's the worst time period for sheriff's officers because you have the drunks on Saturday on the highway.
Yeah.
And we have to split up with the highway patrol. And
yeah. There's all those people that are bar hopping and getting drunk and then getting behind the wheel and driving. And
yeah, and then if they get real drunk, they come out to your farm. Let's go tip some cows. Everything is funny. And you look out in the field, why are there a bunch of people getting stomped by our bull?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had some pretty nasty bulls out here too. We had one that would probably do nothing but lick you to death until he got full grown. But Chelsea used to go out and pet him in the lot. But once he got bigger, he's more scared of people because he was running with the cows and hadn't,
Right.
wasn't around people all the time after that. So, but yeah. Yeah, because we have Angus out here, and they can get squirrely depending on. Yeah, they can get real squirrely.
I have.
We get some real mean ones. Whew.
I got Holsteins and Jerseys, so the bulls are. I hate Jersey bulls. It's horrible. Holsteins I could handle, but the Jerseys you have to be. They're sensitive. We're sensitive bulls. Yeah, I always enjoy running for my life to jump over the fence. Just make sure you don't grab the electric part of the fence as you jump over.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, my husband told me a story of him and his little brother. He told his little brother, probably 6 or 7 years old, I bet you can't pee from this side of the fence to over there on that side of the fence. And so he did. Well, when that stream comes back down and hits that electric fence, that's not a fun.
No, and you get that full jolt from the bull shocker.
Yeah. Hey, Bushcraft family, good to see you.
Hi, Bushcraft family.
I'm like, that is mean. He was like, it was mean, but it was funny. Of course,
Yeah.
they were young, you know.
We have
Oh,
that on people when they go by our dairy and like, I'll pee on the side of the road. Let me get up to this fence. I'm like, okay,
oh.
he's gonna learn the hard way because on the side of the road, warning, electric cattle fence. Do not be in 5 feet of it. And I have a wire fence in front of it so people don't make that stupid mistake. They learn the hard way.
Can you imagine going to the ER for a burn in your urethra from peeing on a fence? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Whew.
Yeah, people just got to be careful when you're out in the country or in the boonies. Like they found this poor girl's body. A lot of people are going mountains of the moon. They're going nuts. Some of my friends who live in smaller towns around here are telling people from like Bakersfield will come out during the weekend and cause trouble.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so they get drunk and drive up and down the streets. We're a cow town. I'm not kidding. We are a cow town because last time we had cows wandering on Main Street. We have a Main Street in City Hall, and there's cows pooping all over the place. Doesn't make you look a big metropolitan. What's today's traffic like? We have a traffic jam down Main Street. We have a herd of cattle stuck there, and then you have to clean up the street after the cow.
Oh yeah. I live in a county that does not have a single overhead traffic light. It has like flashing stop signs, but it doesn't have any overhead traffic lights. That's how like vast and sparse our community is here, and I love it.
Yeah, but like I said, folks, waiting for the ambulance or getting sheriff or something.
That's true.
Yeah.
There was one time my son was not in a good mental state, and I was not here. I was in a town about an hour away, and I got a call that he was threatening to harm himself, and I left the doctor's office and immediately hauled butt here. And it probably took me 40 minutes because I was hauling some rump on the highway. And I got here 30 minutes before the police got here because they couldn't find our house.
Yeah, that's not too good if you're a first responder for the fire department. We're here, too late. The barn burned down. So did ours.
Yeah. Now most of the people know where we live, and we know the sheriff personally. He comes to our cookouts and stuff. So it's a little different now, but yeah, that was not very comforting by any means.
Now, like I said, folks, you have to be careful when you're doing off-grid stuff. Because if you're way in the boonies, they can't find you.
Yeah. Yep.
If I look at my friend's house, like, your road isn't marked. What do you mean marked? It's just a dirt road. It doesn't have a sign on it. Yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. I pointed the sign like a quarter of a mile away. That's a road. It's on the maps. So when they pick up for, let me find it on GPS, they're not going to find his driveway. And
yeah, no kidding.
Way deep inside, there's like trees and a hill, so you can't find this house. And I told him, if you have any kind of problem, they can't find you. Even a copter can't find you.
No kidding. Dang it. Got another notification. I'm sharing Yossi's thing. I'm not ignoring you, Al, I promise.
No problem.
I'm just sharing Yossi's link. I wasn't sure if it had gotten shared. This is Yossi's link. Yossi and the Simple Kitchens link. There we go. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to side chat. I've seen a couple of the links shared, but I wasn't sure if that one had been shared.
No problem, Seeds of Love. Go cook dinner for your family. They're probably thinking, we're starving.
I understand, Seeds of Love. Thank you so much for coming in, and I look forward to getting to know your channel and you a lot better. I popped and watched a little bit last night, but I had my granddaughter here, so I've got to do some more watching and stuff, and maybe we can have you on the show someday if you would like to come on a live stream. You don't even have to have your picture up. You can just do your emblem for your channel, so you can do that too. You have a good evening.
How much time we got left?
I think I'm fixing to hop off.
Yeah,
I hate to just. Yeah, I've got my granddaughter here, and I got to get her ready for when her mom comes to get her, and I want to spend a little bit more time with her before her mom comes. So anyway, I thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you, Uncle Al, for being my guest, and Gil, I know he's on the phone right now, and Trish, thank y'all both for coming on. I know Trish is busy right now, but I appreciate y'all. Thank each of you for coming and spending some time with us. I love y'all. God bless. And guys, remember to prep for it. Prep for it all. Bye, guys. And next Sunday, I will not be on. I won't be on this coming Wednesday or next Sunday because I have dental procedure to take care of. So won't be on next week.